great figures. Their villains and how
this is what it's all about.
This is where it's at.
This is what it's all about. It's like with Star Wars, we want aliens, we want creatures.
That's true. It's the same kind of thing. All right. Welcome back to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh. And we're coming back at you guys with another weekly Talking Toys. Welcome back, everybody. We're here rounding up all the toy news, and man, we got some good reveals this week. Honestly, I thought last week was super jam-packed and super cool stuff, but this week didn't disappoint. Another solid week.
It never does.
We always got that good stuff for you guys, so make sure you guys are tuning in. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. We are starting with our big boy, Mcfarlane. He's always out there making his stuff, doing his thing. Farlane doesn't play by nobody's rules, but we are getting a Flashpoint Flash. Going off of the hype of the Flash movie, we're getting a more of a classic Flashpoint movie. Flashpoint is actually, honestly, one of my favorite Flash stories out of the few that I have read, I guess. But it is a good story, and I'm not seeing too much difference. I mean, it is just Flash in regards to previous releases. But to get like the Jay Garrick that we got previously from Mcfarlane, we are getting this gold label Flashpoint Flash.
Yeah, and it is part of the new Build-A-Figure wave that we don't know really about. And the cool thing about this is just that you get like the unmasked and masked helmet, which is like,
take a look at that
usually he like splits them and does like one gold label, one regular, but to get both in one is really cool.
Yeah, and honestly, not bad for an unmasked, but you're getting also the cowl and the down position, and you're getting that unmasked head. Yeah, not bad. A lot of people have been excited about this one. So,
I will say one thing that just bugs me about Mcfarlane is that I don't know. I feel like the sculptors only know how to do one body type, and it's this body type. Yeah. Whereas they don't really, for characters that maybe need a skinnier body type like Beast Boy or Flash, they won't do it. They'll just make them jacked up like every single time. Kind of bugs me.
I do agree with you. And I don't know if it's the sculptors or if it's like Todd just saying, "Hey, that's just what we have." Or
could be budget reasons. Budget reasons too.
Exactly right. Exactly. But yeah, they do come in just that normal, like not huge, not small, just
exactly, just like all around normal build. Yeah.
All right, and we're also getting the DC versus Vampires storylines, Vampire or Superman, to fill out that vampire line. Honestly, I'm not kind of interested in this one. The Joker one was cool. But I feel like it's just because it could work with other things. This one, it's more of a zombie. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, it's a zombie Superman," but it's a vampire.
It's a vampire.
Yeah.
I will say though, I do love the sculpts for the vampire lion head sculpts, just because they are really unique and they're really intricate. I do enjoy those.
Yeah, they are nice. They are different. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not here for it. But that's all right. Maybe you are. Pick it up. We got here the DC versus Vampires Superman. All right, let's jump over to Power Rangers Lightning Connection. And boy, they had quite a few reveals from them. First up, we got the Turbo Red Ranger here. Honestly, a lot of a big nostalgia pull for me on this one. I love the Turbo Rangers. Turbo was, after Mighty Morphin, I got Turbo, and so I was still a kid when these came out. And looking at that helmet, that's like, ooh, man. I'm like, I need to get this. I need to get the Turbo team. But it is just a Power Ranger, base bodies, but those face sculpts crushing it.
Yeah, that's where it's at. They always got good face sculpts.
Looks good. But there's the Turbo Power Rangers Turbo Red Ranger. Looking great. Along with that, they also revealed the RPM Yellow Ranger. So again, filling out those lines, filling out those teams. I'm happy that they're doing that. Again, great face sculpt. Getting those great accessories, specific to the character. In regards to the body and like articulation, it's going to be the same. So
RPM was always kind of like a weird thing. It was just like, what do kids like? Race cars. Combined it.
That's how Power Rangers has always been, right? I mean, even like think of Turbo. It's just big trucks.
Right,
It's just big
space.
cars.
They're like, oh, they like
Space,
space.
yeah. What else do they like? Turtles. Bring them in. Crossover.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're also getting the Lightspeed Rescue Blue Ranger, and honestly, that face sculpt, I dig it. Something about
It could work for you. Paint a little stubble on there. Maybe you have it as your Hasbro
yeah.
selfie series.
I was seeing more of a Camille Nanjiani, but we already have that Kingo. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I definitely see like just like that. It's a good tone. I like the smirk. I don't know anything about the character, but I do take that smirk. And again, here comes with all that accessories there in the helmet. Looking great in regards to that Blue Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
All right, something that I'm honestly excited about is the Dino Megazord. This is the classic Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord, and you're getting him in his non-traditional colors. It's a special edition. It's the gold version of the Megazord. But to get the individual parts to build the Megazord, that's something that I've always wanted, and I've never ever had. And
yeah,
to get like this really cool gold-plated version of the T-Rex, we're getting the Pteranodon, that attaches to the chest. We're getting Triceratops Billy, shout out Billy, and we're also getting the Mastodon, which honestly, like that Zoid, I'll call him a Zoid or Zords. Sorry, Zords.
Zoinks.
Zoinks! 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 Zoinks!
That Zord is one of my favorite, aesthetically speaking, is the Mastodon Zord, the Saber-Tooth Tiger. We're getting Trini, Rip. We're also getting these little figurines that fit into the Zords. I think that's cool. And so to get all of that in regards to that special edition, the new colorway, man, this does make me kind of want to open that wallet up,
It is due for June 1st, 2023. It's going to be for $180. It actually is already currently sold out on HasbroPulse.com. It's the only reveal that got sold out.
I can see 100.
Why. It is 144 scale, they said, which makes sense just because it would be literally impossible to make a 1/6 scale Zord, right? It's just too big. But something that I do hope is maybe just do an individual Zord, like maybe do either Tommy's or because Tommy's the biggest.
The Dragon Zord.
Yeah, or something. Even like just anyone. Just do a HasLab of just one Zord for like 400, 350, whatever. That would be insane, man.
Yeah, if they did a HasLab, it would have to be Dragon Zord.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Just do a Dragon Zord 1/6 scale. That would be sick.
That would be sick. Oh yeah, that would be.
Because that's my only problem with this. Is like it is cool and it's impossible to do it, so this is the only way in. But it's not scale with anything really.
1/44 does scale with. And I don't know if you're into this, but the Gundams, right? Any model kit.
Sure,
Gundams,
if you want to fight your Gundams
grades,
with your Rangers, sure. If you want to,
why not, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, they're both from Japan originally, but
it's true.
Yeah, no, this I understand why this sold out. Like this is just they did a good job on this. They did it. Really
where this color scheme comes from? It says it's the original Japanese concept art for the Megazord.
Oh, okay.
And so that's the color scheme from their art.
Yeah, solid. All right, let's keep going here. We got some Power Rangers Cobra Kai figures. We getting the ninja bodies with Cobra Kai. Again, I'm not quite sure why we get in this collab. I understand, Ninja, Cobra Kai. I understand they're adjacent, but is Cobra Kai really this popular? I don't know.
It is. They're like on like their 6th season, I think, by now. They're deep into it. It has a really big fan base. And honestly, whatever it's on. I don't know what it's on. No, I think it's like YouTube. It's a YouTube TV exclusive.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's YouTube TV, but yeah, they're deep. It's been going on for a long time. I will say though, I actually do like these more than the previous collab because I don't know. It almost just works as just like what they are. Like this could just be just Cobra Kai figures. Like if you cut off that emblem, that's what they wear. Like kind of in the show, those like
the gis. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And especially Johnny. Like Johnny wears that. He wears a sleeveless gi. So I think it looks really good for Johnny.
Okay.
But it is an old man Johnny, but yeah.
It is older Johnny, but what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do?
But I do like these a little more than I thought I would. It just fits better, yeah.
Yeah, there's old Johnny there with Cobra Kai. Okay.
And since the collab, these ones are a little bit pricier, so these ones are $28 in comparison to the 25 regular.
28. Okay, there we go. There's the Cobra Kai, and they are going to be Target exclusives with limited quantities available on Hasbro Pulse. So
yeah, and so we're getting Johnny and then Miguel, which is just like the main young guy. But now maybe we'll get Danielson, old Danielson. Yeah.
We'll see. All right, and then to go along with the Power Rangers, they just kept rolling out those reveals. We are getting the updated versions, right? Like the 2.0 versions of the original Rangers, Green Ranger, Pink Ranger, and Red Ranger. Let's take a look at Red Ranger. And he does have the armor, which is kind of
the shield.
Cool. Yeah.
The dragon shield. Yeah. Shield. That's the biggest thing, I think. For me at least, we don't have this. We only have the Green Ranger with the Dragon Shield, but this is the first time we're getting a Red Ranger with Dragon Shield. So at least, I think it's helpful to old and new that they're doing that.
Correct. Yeah. That way you could have both your Green Ranger and your Red Ranger displayed with the Dragon Shield. And you're also getting those additional effect pieces that come with it, the tiny little morphers. Just like the previous, Blue Ranger, that, Yellow Ranger that we got, and it is the upgraded versions with a little more accessories. And which is nice, honestly.
So they're considered deluxe, and so they're the $34 price point.
Come with the weapons, come with the swords. But there you go. There's Red Ranger. Super excited about that one. We're also getting Kimberly, again, with the additional accessories, with the additional stuff. Looks great. Honestly, this photo right here, that's such a perfect pose. I don't know who posed that, but shout out. Great job.
The only negative I would say with the Red Ranger, is that because you're getting the shield, they didn't include an alternate Rocky unmasked helmet. Yeah, which the previous version did. So I think that's a big negative, especially because this is considered a deluxe $34.
That's
to not
true.
Include that Rocky head sculpt, whereas in the regular release we got that. That's whack.
We need that Steve Cardenas head.
Exactly. Yeah, like Kimberly comes with her, so it's
and
honestly, the Kimberly's actually it's an updated head sculpt. It's not the one that we previously had.
It looks better. That looks more like Amy Jo. So that does. I do agree. That does look a lot better. So that's kind of nice that we are getting that update. But yeah, getting that Pink Ranger in that deluxe version, and as well, we are getting the Green Ranger, Tommy, and again with those
Tommy
effects
Oliver.
Pieces,
the new head sculpt, the same thing.
Right.
And this one is actually already sold out because the Tommy Oliver, he's freaking rare even now. So this one's already sold out as well.
And with his, his death happening, I think those things are kind of more.
I will say
there might be a bigger need for them,
Yeah, I will say though the head sculpt. I do agree with the Kimberly one is better, but I think this one's worse for Tommy. It doesn't look like. The old one has I think a better likeness.
Yeah.
And the fact that this one doesn't have and it doesn't have the bandana either. But
that's
whatever.
Because that's more like evil or Green Ranger.
Yeah. Earlier seasons, exactly.
This is like Green Ranger who joined the team.
It's true.
But he did always have the mullet. You're getting the dragon dagger though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. Again, more credence as to why they should do a HasLab
Dragon Zord. Oh my gosh, Sean. That'd be, I can't wait. They got to do it.
Hasbro, hear us out. Hasbro, do a HasLab
Dragon
Zord. I'm here for it. All right, and that gives us those three there. But something that I'm super excited about out of the blue was not sure. Again, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, great figures. Their villains. And how
this is what it's all about.
This is where it's at.
This is what it's all about. It's like with Star Wars, we want aliens, we want creatures.
That's true. It's the same kind of thing. So here we're getting the Minotaur. Looks amazing, man. The fur detailing, the shield, the effect piece, the mace. I mean, I'll always go back to the Tengu Warriors. How basic of a figure it is and how army builder it is. They did an amazing job on that, and
they did.
You're just all these villains are just so amazing. I have what's that porky guy? I have that pig thing. Love that figure, and to get just fill out another villain. I got Pumpkinhead, the rapping pumpkin thing, and
that's like a mythological creature. You could work this with your Mythic Legions too.
Yeah,
I think it would look really nice. And then this is where I think this even shines more and makes it like those Rangers are kind of a jip. This is the same price as one of those Rangers, $34. So it's like,
really?
Do you want the Minotaur
figures?
Yeah, do you want the Minotaur or do you want a pink Ranger?
I'll take
the Minotaur. Yeah.
I'm taking the Minotaur hands down.
Exactly. It's crazy that they're the same price.
Yeah, this thing is amazing. It even comes with this clay form that if you bought the little, goat looking guy that makes the, Rita's monsters, you can get a little version of him, which is really cool. Watch my monsters grow. It's my girl Rita. Speaking of my girl Rita, she has been revealed, and she looks amazing, dude. I love this Rita. This Rita Repulsa looks amazing.
All right, here's my side. All right,
let's hear it.
The OG collector side. This is disgustingly rude, man. Just obnoxiously rude. Okay, so in the first wave of Lightning Collection, they released Lord Zed. Okay, then later down the line,
correct.
They released a 2-pack with Lord Zed and Rita. So everybody had to buy the 2-pack. So I have 2 Lord Zeds for no freaking reason because I got Rita and I had to pay like the 2-pack price.
The deluxe price, the 2-pack price. Yeah.
And then for them to just go along and single release Rita, that is disgusting, man. They are so bad.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
And it's there's nothing new about this Rita. Maybe I think the face is new, but besides
I was gonna say the face plates are different, right?
Yeah. Besides that, though, it's the same.
I do feel bad for you, man. I do feel bad for you.
It's terrible. Their tactics.
They know what they're doing, right? They know just enough how long to wait.
But the crazy thing is, though, it was a different time. So they're considering this a deluxe figure. So this is $34. Whereas like back in the day, they just considered Rita just like a regular figure. And so the 2-pack was like $40 for Zed and Rita. So essentially you got Zed for $6.
Essentially, yeah. But there she is on this little more detailing on that. But yeah, no, I'm super excited about Rita. I mean, Rita's, she's a main villain, so it's nice to have her. If you don't. Again, that's like the whole thing with these re-releases, right? It's more of like, if you don't have them, get them. If you do have them, here's all these extra goodies that you don't have, right?
But I don't think it should have been $34 deluxe figure. I think that their Lightning Collection, I don't know, they're wilding right now. They're turning almost into like a Marvel Legends team where they're kind of doing the
prices, huh?
Yeah, they're like the values. I think the value's going down with Lightning Collection wise, because this should not be 34.
Okay. That's Josh's hot take. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to Marvel Legends. Something that's super exciting, but also super upsetting, at least for me. We are getting the Mary Jane Watson and Green Goblin 2-pack, and these will be coming in the VHS collection, specifically to the animated series. When I saw these pictures, I was like, yes. But then I looked at the Green Goblin, I'm like, whoa. It's just a basic body. You're not even getting like the scaling that we got from the retro carded figure. Different color scheme, which is fine. You're getting the Norman Osborn head, great. Different satchel color bag, but honestly, like, there's nothing else here. Like, we got a worse figure. We got less detailed figure in regards to this Green Goblin.
I think they're doing that just for accurate purposes, because like it wouldn't be for a budgetary standpoint because they have the mold, so it's just for accuracy standpoint. But my biggest gripe with this is I'm really about continuity, and the fact that this is considered an animated series and they've removed the cell shading, which all previous Spider-Man animated series have. I don't see the logic in that. I don't know why they do not do cell shading. Whether you're a fan of it or not, for continuity's sake, the cell shading should have been there on both figures.
That did not even cross my head. You're right. Yeah. Like, why would they take it out? I have my Venom cell shaded. I'm going to get the Carnage and Spider-Man cell shaded.
And I have even the Walmart exclusive, just regular Spider-Man. It's cell shaded too. So all 4 previous have been cell shaded, and then this one's not, because this is not a retro card. This is the animated series.
Yeah, this is VHS box.
Yeah, it's animated.
Why would they take that out?
So I don't know why the cell shading was removed, right?
You know what?
It's weird. Weird decision.
I'm going to blame all you guys that are out there complaining about the cell shading. I'm going to blame all you guys.
They did.
Yeah, how dare you?
That's the reason why they did it, though, because they got the backlash. And they're like, well, we can save
full bread on you guys. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? No, and they're like, well, we can save on paint. Let's do it. It's a saving cost.
It's
for them.
literally one less step. Oh man, you're right, dude. That does mess us up though.
It does.
Damn. All right.
Because I actually like that. It kind of made me almost like it just for myself. I was able to justify buying a whole new Spider-Man set and a whole new X-Men set because it's like this is animated. This is cell shaded.
Right?
Yeah, this is cell shaded. But now it's not even cell shading, so it's like, yeah, it's whatever.
Dang, yeah, I didn't even notice. Man, that does suck. It does suck. All right. In regards to the more exciting part of this 2-pack is we are getting the classic Mary Jane.
Oh, they knocked it out. Yeah.
Honestly, like the fact that we don't even get double hinges in her arm, I don't care. Like the way
just like from the cartoon.
It's literally pulled right out. The boots, the clothing, everything just looks so amazing. And I can literally, when I saw this, I literally heard her say, Peter Parker. I can't do her voice, but she was just saying, Peter Parker, how dare you stand up someone like me? Mary Jane, man, just
it looks good.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And Hasbro knows, right? They lump her with Green Goblin. Fair enough. I have to have this Mary Jane.
Yeah.
This is like such a this is the Mary Jane that I grew up with. I do have like the Gwen Stacy 2-pack retro carded version that works, but to have this version, so exciting, so exciting. And like, does this mean that we will get a Peter Parker VHS collection? Not Spider-Man, Peter Parker, right? White shirt, blue stripe on it, his polo.
But the thing is, for me though, they have to use a different body. I need him yoked.
They do. Yeah, he's got to be yoked.
Yeah, he's got to be yoked.
He's got to be big.
They cannot be the retro card of Peter Parker. No way.
Yeah,
he's got to be yoked.
He's got to be big. He's thick. Like he's wide in that show. He's wide.
Use the Sentry mold. Use the Sentry
mold. We'll see, but yeah, here we got the Green Goblin, Mary Jane 2-pack. That just looks so.
And we don't know the price yet, but I'm guessing it's the same as the other 2-packs, so $53, most likely.
Yeah, most likely, more than likely, that's going to be what it's going to be at. So, all right, Mary Jane. All right, and then next up, let's go ahead and jump over to Diamond Select. We got some Saruman here. Ooh, man, this looks good. I love that they're filling out their Lord of the Rings line. It's far and few between, but I'm glad that we're getting some more.
Yeah, good to see that Diamond Select's healthy and they're continuing the line. We're getting these figures in the fall of this year, 2023, and they're gonna be still $30. Diamond Select has not raised their prices. Them and Todd McFarlane are the only companies that I'm aware of, because even Jazzwares has raised their prices. They're the only two holding strong. I don't know how Diamond Select doesn't even move that much product. I don't know how they're keeping because their figures have always been $30.
Always, yeah, always.
So
or maybe they just have a consistent price point, and I
don't know, man.
Maybe
it's
doing
crazy
things in the background that are keeping that price point for their.
Because even NEC has raised prices.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but Todd and Diamond.
And these are kind of showed at a show yet, so we don't know exactly like what they're going to come with. But they said multiple hands, multiple heads, accessories.
He's got to come with a staff and the Plantier maybe.
Exactly. That's what was shown. It was shown like the altar and the Plantier. Exactly. You got it.
Yeah, he's got to come with that. And oh my goodness, we're getting the real
Samwise,
the true hero of Lord of the Rings.
Samwise, yeah.
Samwise,
we're getting so close to finishing the Fellowship. I think we're just missing Merry and Pippin, and that's going to do it for the original Fellowship.
Yes, but have they done Boromir? Yeah,
they've released images. He's not released yet, but images have already been shown of him.
Okay, Boromir. That would be it.
Just Merry and Pip for the original Fellowship, yeah. And that's the dream. I think if they can get to that part,
we're happy.
We're happy.
Yeah,
you gave us what we needed.
We're happy.
Couple villains, the main crew. Good enough, Diamond.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything else. We don't need AON. We don't need Faramir. Yeah. Honestly, though, I would need a Faramir. I would need a Faramir.
Hopefully, he's gone.
What about Aelmir? I need an
Aelmir. Yeah. But yeah, $30, and look at the accessories. And this is all that's shown though. But they said there's going to be maybe like they usually throw in like some interactive base or a bigger accessory.
That's true.
We just don't know yet, especially for Samwise.
This is interesting.
A lot of room in the packaging
because that's his sword plus Sting glowing, plus the light of Galadriel, the even star.
Kalima.
Yeah, exactly. So this is when he's fighting Shelob. This is like Return of the King stuff.
Yeah, and it's kind of. I think they're just like, what else could they throw in? They could have. I would think.
Pots,
I hope.
pans.
Yeah, that's what they say. Hopefully they get like his big backpack.
That's what I. That's what
some lambus bread. Throw in some lambus bread.
Some crumbs. Yeah. No, I mean that's what Toy Biz did. They give him a big old pot and pan that he could swing around, a skillet. But no, that is sick. All right, well, shout out Diamond Slate, man. I'm here for Lord of the Rings stuff. Always. Next up, we are getting a Captain America Diamond Select. Man, I want to like it, but that head is so tiny.
Okay, Diamond Select botched this. Absolutely botched this.
Yeah.
The proportions, not only the head, but look at the ankles. What the freak is that?
And then like from the boot down, it's
too skinny.
out.
And then the shoulder and the forearms, he's yoked. And his thighs, dude, the guy has thunder thighs.
Big old thighs, like wide, boy. And maybe they're going. The proportions are. Maybe they're going back to like original comic,
That's very true. That could be accurate to you're right. That could be.
Yeah.
I hope so, because if this gets Pat's quality assurance, they need to fight the quality assurance. If it's not what you just said.
I mean, they let that fantastic Mr. Fantastic head through.
Hey, that was not the final product image.
No, yeah, the proportions on this one, terrible. And, we don't normally rag on things, but like honest opinion, the proportions are off. Like, again, if it is an homage to the original,
comic
Marvel
proportions,
comic books,
yeah.
Great. If that's what you're here for, check this out. Diamond Select, Captain America, first appearance. Go grab it. Me, I'm not here for this.
And the same price too as the LHR figs, $30.
Yeah. The cool thing is, and again, Diamond Select always does fill out the accessories.
They do.
And you are getting a traditional, first appearance shield with also the circular shield.
Yeah, Marvel would have made that two. I mean, Hasbro would have made that 2 releases. Yeah, they would have made that 2
exactly. So right on Diamond Select there. All right, let's go over to the Black Series. They've been rolling out with these episodes of Mando. They've been kind of doing the Mando Mania. We are getting R5, who, if you've seen the finale, shout out to that, my boy R5. Great to get him on the updated R2, the astromech body with all the accessories. Super great to see that that is going to be a trend, right? They're going to update their astromech units, and we're also getting the Mando Fleet Commander. Not a lot of screen time,
I think
enough
that's
screen time.
I believe that's vintage, though. I don't believe is that Black Series?
Oh, actually, I did not check.
I believe it's vintage, but the R5 is Black Series. But yeah, just great for Mando Mania. They got another vintage collection figure. But like I said, kind of my issue with that is just the continuity, right? Because we've gotten R4, but on smaller body, so it's good that we're getting almost all like the big astromechs redone, so we can just toss out those old ones. And the old one was insanely hard to find. You can actually see it on my back wall, still on card. It was a GameStop. It was a GameStop exclusive. I always kept it on card, never opened it.
Well, now you can keep that one and get yourself an opened R5.
Exactly, that's exactly my thinking.
That's cool. With the vintage collection stuff, though, we always know that should transfer over to Black Series. So to get a Mando Fleet Commander, cool to get him. He did
exactly.
He did have screen time, so
it's such an easy repaint. Black Series, no doubt, we'll do this figure as well.
Throw on that head sculpt, enlarge it, we're good to go. But there's our reveals from Mando Mania. Let's jump over to Super 7. We are getting a groundskeeper with a quiet children. Oh, have you had enough of this? And Marge and Lisa. Great to see that they're filling out the family, right? And we understood this when Super 7 kind of jumped into this, that they weren't going to release just the family and then go into deeper characters. Like they were going to trickle the family in to keep people enticed into the line. And shout out to our friends over at Toy Collector Magazine. Physical media got the reveal.
I still don't know what they're doing. Whatever, they can do their thing. honestly, the Super 7 is kind of shining with this line, I feel like. Usually,
I agree. I agree.
I feel like this hyper cartoon aesthetic suits Super 7 style.
It works for their style. It works
exactly,
for their style.
Yeah. Like low articulation, low detail.
Like you don't,
and it's accurate.
It's 100% accurate. You don't need them doing crazy things, crazy poses. Their bodies are soft, they're pudgy, except for Flanders, of course, when he takes his shirt off.
What should I write about?
But otherwise, yeah, no, they're doing a great job on these.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Toy Collector, man, I can't believe they're still going. Issue 5, baby.
Issue 5.
Let it ride. Keep it going. Let it ride.
Shout out to those guys. All right, let's jump over to Storm Collectibles. We are getting man, this one is amazing. We're getting Goro, the big boy himself, the Prince boy himself, four-arm demon boy.
And this Goro is going to be $95. Okay. It's going to come with 3 interchangeable heads, 4 pairs of hands, and release date for fall of 2023. And it's really good because they have released a Goro, and it's a phenomenal figure. It's like the only Mortal Kombat figure I have. But the good thing about this is based on Mortal Kombat X. So all the armor pieces, the necklace, and the head sculpts are brand new. Those pelty armor pieces, leather pieces are all new sculpt to Mortal Kombat 10.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 10. Okay.
Whereas the other one was like based off of like just the original game.
Okay. Yeah, so getting an updated Goro. Goro's such a fun character too. Like,
Oh yeah. Just the fact that this has 4 arms.
Yeah.
It's a cool figure just for 4 arms.
It's a solid, cool figure. Like it's you can't go wrong. You can't go too wrong, I guess, with this. But yeah, we're getting this from Storm Collectibles, and he looks great. It looks great. Yeah.
And then there's his alternate heads, his hands.
Just look how big he is, man. I love it.
Oh my gosh! And because Storm Collectibles run,
that's true. They're higher,
7.5 inches. This thing's like a good 10, 11 inches tall. This thing's huge. Just like $95. It's a good price, I think, for the size of figure.
That's decent. That's decent for sure. All right, and let's go ahead and end our show with the one, the only, the Mythic Legions. We are getting, and this is a PowerCon exclusive.
Yeah,
or was this Legion Con? I can't remember.
Let's see.
Is it PowerCon
this is Vorgus Vermilius version 2.
The blood armor.
The blood armor version 2, and this is going to be Legion's Con day 1 exclusive.
Okay,
so Legion's Con will be in fall.
That's when they do all their reveals. August or something. I can't remember. November.
They usually do it. Yeah, October. It's usually in October.
Okay.
But one thing, like this is the 3rd version 2 character. Well, no, this is the 5th version 2 character that they're doing.
Okay.
They did it with like Gorgo, Attila, Artemis.
Right. Yeah.
Here's the look at him, and he has like new torso, new pieces. But in the next slide, I put a picture of the original, and that original figure I've always loved. I never had, and
it's solid.
And it's so good, yeah. Even though it's like using just like the old pieces,
the army builder stuff, yeah.
The paint job,
yeah.
And I just wish they would have used that same paint job for this version 2.
Because it is more fully red instead of the gradient that we're getting.
Yeah, it's like cleaner. It's cleaner, and it looks nice, but I just love that dirty wash from the original. This is the original version.
Yeah, no, that is interesting for the difference. Yeah, no, that paint job does look, just brings out the detail, because I'm pretty sure it looks more like a dry brushing of the red.
Exactly.
Over a black wash. But.
Exactly. And the funny thing about this, so here this head sculpt is the vampire head sculpt. Yep. So Mythic Legions always had their mythos and their like lore, and so there always was a vampire faction. And so when they came out with Vorgus Vermilius, they had none of the vampire molds, and so we always knew that Vorgus Vermilius in the lore was a vampire, but he never had a vampire. We never got a vampire head sculpt. He was just in a knight body, right?
Yeah.
And so to finally get like an unmasked Vorgus Vermilius, I think that's really cool, because now they have the sculpts.
Yeah, really that's true.
This is reusing the PowerCon head sculpt, like for one of the He-Man tributes.
That's right. Yeah, the many faces, right? Many faces.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And honestly, what I'm here for is that translucent red blood, like that full transformation that he does. That I was reading the lore, and like the blood armor transforms you, right? So it takes you from like
Exactly.
a regular knight to that vampire, thirsting for blood, and then officially you go full blood mode, and it's a translucent head that you get to put onto this Mythic Legions. So to
And
get
it's
all that, man.
And it's the one head sculpt that's 100% unique and new to him, because other
True.
two, reviews, but this is the new one, so that's good.
Yeah.
I always love that they do that. They throw in a unique one, but then also the reused ones, so it's cool.
I think that's nice. Like instead of like holding back and just giving you new or giving you reuse, they're like giving you everything, which is honestly like
good value.
Thank you. Yeah. So here we get the 3 different stages of that blood armor. He's just full on. I'm excited for this. This one is cool. Of course, it is a Legion's Con exclusive. So
yeah. So with that, let me explain that for like if you guys. So Legion's Con, it will be an exclusive to that, but then later on they'll do a mass release. The only thing though is sometimes they usually take away a head sculpt or take away an accessory,
right?
To keep like people that were there, that they got something special, because they were there to support Legion's Con. They kind of deserve that,
Right? Yeah, you should have an exclusive, right? In its truest sense.
Yeah, and then it's fair because then everybody can essentially get the figure, but just missing a head sculpt. So I wonder which head sculpt will we be missing. We'll see.
I think I want to say the full blood version, but I bet
it's which would suck. That would suck.
I bet it's going to be the middle one. So you never get him in his vampire form.
We'll see.
Yeah. That's true. We'll see. All right, but that will go ahead and end it for us today, friends. Thank you all for tuning in to the Collecting Brothers. We're talking toys every week. Catch us here on Sunday. And let's go ahead and jump into our pick of the week. Josh, what are you thinking? Go ahead and think about your pick of the week. I think I have mine. I think I
got mine too.
You're locked and loaded. All right. Yeah. Before we go ahead and reveal our pick of the weeks, friends, make sure you're jumping over to the Collecting Brothers, go over to the Collecting Brothers, hit subscribe, get those notifications on. We're here every single week. We're bringing you these toy news. In regards to that, we also offer a 10% discount code. Use code BROTHERS over at Entertainment Earth for any in-stock items. Go ahead and use that. Super easy. Just use BROTHERS.
And that does stack on sales. And it's a good price. When it stacks with sales, guys, you can't beat it.
It's decent. All right. Josh, what's your pick of the week?
I always go with like new sculpts, but I also like to factor in value. Best new sculpt with value, got to be the Minotaur from Lightning Collection. That is going to be my pick of the week.
Okay. The Minotaur from Lightning Collection. Yeah, honestly, dude, the fur, the texturing, everything on that, and the compatibility that you get from just a standard base Minotaur. Okay, shout out to that Minotaur from Power Rangers Lightning Collection. I'm sorry, dude. I'm a sucker for nostalgia, and I'm going to have to give it to my girl, Mary J. Watson. Mary Jane Watson, dude. Such a, literally, like you said, pulled right out of the
show.
Right off the television show. I literally heard her voice when I saw the picture. So shout out to my girl, Mary Jane Watson. That's going to be my pick of the week. Let us know your pick of the week down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, friends. Tune in every week. We're bringing you that toy news. Anything else, Josh? What are you thinking?
What's up?
That's it. All right, we'll catch you guys later. This has been the Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh. Peace out.